Konnichiwa, hello, and welcome to Japan. For the United States Army Garrison, Japan, I'm Missy Gingrich. For the next few moments, we would like to share what working at a U.S. Army installation in Japan has in store for you. You'll see why Japan is an outstanding assignment for Department of Defense civilian employees and their families, a great place to live, work, and play. We'll give you a taste of Japanese culture and tour some of the best facilities the Army has to offer civilian employees anywhere in the world. Again, welcome to Japan. More when we return. Officially known as the land of the rising sun, Japan is home to U.S. Army Garrison, Japan. U.S. Army Garrison, Japan provides quality installation services and support to the soldiers, civilians, and families of United States Army Japan, I-Corps Forward, and installation partners dispersed throughout Japan to ensure mission readiness and the well-being of our community. The Garrison's area of responsibility spans nearly 1,500 miles from Aomori Prefecture in the north of the island of Honshu to the island of Okinawa in the south. The Pacific Ocean islands of Japan are located southeast of Russia and east of China, North Korea, and South Korea, with Taiwan to the southwest of Okinawa. Japan boasts a population of approximately 125 million Japanese and numerous foreign nationals from all over the world, including several thousand U.S. service members, civilian employees, retirees, contractors, and their families. The United States Army Japan, or USARJ as we like to call it, can be traced back to the U.S. Armed Forces Far East, formed in Manila in July 1941 and commanded by General of the Army Douglas MacArthur. After the war, the headquarters first moved to Tokyo, then to Yokohama in 1953, and finally to its present location on Camp Zama in October 1953. After many different organizational changes over the years, I-Corps Forward was activated in Japan on December 19, 2007. USARJ remains headquartered at Camp Zama, where it engages in numerous bilateral activities with the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force and performs duties as the Army Component Command to U.S. Forces Japan. Today, Japan is considered one of the most developed countries in the world. It's a place where visitors can appreciate an ultra-modern lifestyle in a culture with deep traditional roots. Japan's customs, manners, and folklore are rich and diverse. Although Japan is slightly smaller than California, it offers numerous cultural and historical locations to explore. In Japan, you'll find a thriving, high-tech nation, rich in opportunity and full of unique and exciting activities. The efficient public transportation system here allows for easy access to a wide variety of entertainment and cultural attractions, from amusement parks to museums and temples. Visitors to Japan will find a full range of modern-day department stores, malls, and specialty shops. These shops offer customers the latest in international fashion and goods priced for just about any budget. You are sure to find exactly what you're looking for at any one of the many shopping destinations found all over Japan. Japanese food offers an amazing variety of tastes and styles. Sushi, tonkatsu, ramen, gyoza, and many more taste treats await you. You could spend years here and never eat at the same place twice. But if you're looking for a taste of home or just some good old-fashioned comfort food, there's no need to worry, because an assignment to Japan also means that you'll have easy access to plenty of the same restaurant franchises you are familiar with back in the States. To put it simply, if you are looking for a rewarding and fulfilling career with plenty of room for advancement and opportunity, Japan should be at the top of your gotta go there assignments. For Department of Defense civilian employees assigned to Japan, your first stop in Japan will likely be the Narita International Airport via a commercial flight or Yokota Air Base via a military charter flight. Depending on the type of housing you are authorized, pets may be brought to Japan, but there are numerous local Japanese laws and U.S. Forces regulations that must be followed. Your sponsor should be able to help connect you with veterinary services to answer your questions. Shipment of pets must be at the owner's expense. It is extremely important to start the process early and to ensure that required documentation is in order. Narita International Airport is located about 40 miles east of Tokyo and 75 miles from Camp Zama. It is one of the busiest passenger airports in Japan. New arrivals to Japan have instant access to a variety of airport shops, eateries, and information outlets. U.S. dollars are not accepted at the airport, but credit cards and Japanese yen are accepted. Currency exchange kiosks and ATM machines are available. Once you arrive at Narita, travelers must clear Japanese quarantine and immigration before claiming luggage at the designated baggage carousel. After acquiring luggage, travelers must exit the baggage area through customs. The DoD liaison counter can be found through the south wing lobby toward the far right of the terminal. You should have your sponsor reserve a seat on the Camp Zama shuttle bus in advance. Sponsors may meet new personnel at Narita or at Camp Zama. If you'd rather travel to Camp Zama by other means, there are also commercial buses and trains to help get to Camp Zama. The Keisai bus travels from Narita Airport to Sagami Ono train station for a fee. Once at Sagami Ono, travelers to Camp Zama can take the local Odakyu Odawara Line train to Sobadanmai Station. There are also several railway options to get from Narita Airport to Camp Zama. The Skyliner and Narita Express are available options. Japanese public transportation is very efficient and clean. Sobadanmai Station on the Odakyu Odawara Line is accessible with a few transfers. Once at Sobadanmai Station, travelers can get a taxi to nearby Camp Zama. If you are arriving at Yokota Air Base, your first stop will be the inbound customs and immigration area. After completion of immigration formalities, you will pick up your bags and go to the customs inspection area for inbound customs inspection. Once you leave the customs inspection area, you are ready for ground transportation to Camp Zama. Your sponsor may meet you either at Yokota Air Base Terminal or upon your arrival at Camp Zama. The key to efficient and relatively stress-free travel is working closely with a sponsor. Inbound civilian employees should establish contact with the sponsor early and maintain contact often. Sponsors should help with local travel arrangements and answer any specific questions you have about moving to Japan. Upon arrival, personnel new to Japan will attend a newcomer's orientation to learn about all of the services and facilities the installation has to offer. New personnel also attend a week-long Japanese Head Start course that introduces newcomers to Japan lifestyle, customs, culture, and language. For most U.S. government civilian employees assigned to Japan, the cost of relocation is covered by the Army, so you don't have to worry about buying your own plane tickets to get here or back home at the end of your tour. When you arrive in Japan, you will in-process with personnel specialists who will give you more information on your allowances, benefits, and responsibilities to help you and your family have a smooth transition. Costs for temporary lodging and meals are also covered after you arrive in Japan while you look for housing. Ample rent-free housing is available on post for most DoD civilian employees with and without dependents. If government housing is not available, the Post Housing Office can help you find a suitable place to live within the local Japanese community. There are significant weight restrictions for shipping household goods to Japan, and housing in Japan is much smaller than what you might be accustomed to in the U.S. Employees should be sure to check with the Transportation Office to determine their authorized shipping weight. Take comfort in knowing that all household goods will be professionally packed and shipped to Japan or put in storage for you at government expense. You probably won't be able to bring everything to Japan, but don't worry. Tables, chairs, sofas, rugs, lamps, bedroom sets, stoves, refrigerators, washers, and dryers are all provided by the Housing Office at no cost to you. It is strongly recommended that you not ship items that can be obtained at housing. Your sponsor can work with the Housing Office to answer any questions you have.
For unaccompanied civilians and civilians that are coming with their families, we have unaccompanied personnel housing, and we also have Army family housing for the families. They're both located on Sagamihara and Camp Zama. But unaccompanied personnel housing is only located on Camp Zama, and that's for the single civilians or geographical civilians who are not coming with their families. The square footage for unaccompanied personnel housing, the suites are 460 square feet and the studios are 340 square feet. For Army family housing, for 2, 3, 4 bedrooms and the super 4 bedrooms, the square footage ranges from 1,200 to 1,900 square feet.
As you consider a tour in Japan, there are several benefits and allowances you need to keep in mind. There are specific rules and allowances for the different categories of U.S. government civilian employees. The best way to learn the specific details about your category is to work directly with your sponsor and the specialists at your personnel office. For most employees, in addition to your basic pay, post allowance is paid to compensate for the higher price of many goods and services in an overseas area. Post allowance is based on your salary, work schedule, number of dependents, and the location of your duty station. Post allowance is not taxable. Most DoD and DA civilian employees assigned to Japan will become eligible for a free trip back to the U.S., usually to the location from which you moved, for you and your eligible dependents after the successful completion of an initial overseas assignment. Existing U.S. government civilian employees based in the U.S. who accept an assignment in Japan often have the right to return to the job in the U.S. after successfully completing a tour in Japan. The Personnel Office will explain your options in greater detail. Bottom line, there are many reasons to live and serve in Japan. Not the least are the numerous pay and allowances you'll receive just by being stationed here. If you have school-aged kids, you can enroll them in the Department of Defense Dependent School System known as DODS. These schools offer all the same educational opportunities found in stateside schools, as well as after-school activities, field trips, and excursions to museums and off-post cultural sites.
When you first find out you're coming to Camp Zama, Japan, you can go to the DODEA website and find the 3 schools. They are Arn Elementary School for age 3 through grade 6, Zama Middle School is for grades 7 and 8, and Zama High School for grades 9 through 12. When you actually come to Japan, you can go to the school site to confirm your documents and also bring with you your orders with your child's name, your child's passport, and your immunization records for your child. Should you have any questions, please contact us prior to your coming to Japan or ask when you arrive in Japan.
Of course, there's no need to worry if your children are not old enough for school. Younger children have access to a number of child development centers offering both hourly and daily care. These award-winning centers cater to the needs of the smallest members of our community. They have friendly, dedicated staff and flexible hours to meet your needs.
We support families, mission, and soldier readiness by providing a safe, nurturing environment that fosters positive self-esteem through purposeful play, exploration, and quality program, and a feeling of success for every child and youth we serve. We have a staff of highly qualified, ever-growing professionals who are dedicated to providing the most up-to-date, developmentally appropriate experiences possible for all children enrolled in our programs. There are 2 child development centers. One is located on Camp Zama, close to the middle and high schools. The other is located on Sagamihara housing area, close to the elementary school. both offering a full range of care from infant to before and after school kindergarten to include full day, part day, and hourly care. If you need more information, please visit us on our Facebook page at CYSS Zama, Japan.
For those children interested in a challenge, our installation offers youth sports, indoor and outdoor swimming pools, scouting for both boys and girls, and many other recreation programs. Throughout the year, you'll also find numerous festivals, sports tournaments, and recreational activities for both the young and the young at heart. Our installations feature the latest in athletic facilities as well as robust year-round fitness programs for all age groups. If you want to get in shape, this is the place to do it. For those that like to golf, Camp Zama is home to an outstanding golf course. Because golf can be played year-round here, the Camp Zama Golf Course has a very active tournament program. The golf club features an 18-hole par 72 course. It is considered by most golfers to be extremely challenging. A driving range is available about 1 mile from the golf course. The golf course has a clubhouse with a pro shop, full-service restaurant, bar, locker rooms, showers, rental clubs, professional golf instruction, and electric car rentals. In many ways, living in Japan is much like living in the States, especially when you consider the fact that civilians, invited contractors, and their family members all have full access to some of the most modern and well-stocked commissaries and exchanges found anywhere in the world.
The exchange offers many benefits to our soldiers and civilians here in Japan. One of them is tax-free shopping. Another one is bringing goods from the U.S. into Japan and having them here at affordable, everyday low prices for our customers. Well, one of the services that we offer to fulfill our customers' needs is as a small exchange. We have what is called the Exchange Shuttle Program. And that program basically is where we may not have a specific item. We ask a larger store such as Yokota or Misawa or Okinawa to transfer that merchandise in. Even if it's not part of our regular everyday selection, we can satisfy the customer's need through the shuttle program.
In addition to the commissary and exchange, you and your family will have access to other on-post services, including various places of worship representing a variety of denominations. The U.S. Post Office is also here and at the same prices you are accustomed to back in the States. You also can shop at all the Army, Air Force, and Navy exchange services at nearby military facilities. And of course, you and your family can take full advantage of the Army's on-post food, beverage, sports tournaments, and entertainment offered by MWR services and facilities.
Well, at Camp Zama Outdoor Recreation, the activities that we provide it's a very robust program that we have. We average probably 16 adventures a month, and they range everything from tandem skydiving to strawberry picking and everything in between.
Well, I hope you enjoyed your tour of Japan. I think you'll agree that this is a great place to live, work, and play. Japan is home to great food, shopping, and culture, as well as some of the best Army installations and career opportunities anywhere in the world. Isn't it time you considered making it your home too? You can learn more about living and working in Japan by visiting us online at army.mil/Rising Sun. From the U.S. Army's home in the land of the rising sun, this is Missy Gingrich.